Hello students, in this video I am going to explain the properties of ionic compounds. This question may be asked for 2 to 3 marks. Okay. First property, ionic compounds are generally crystalline solids. Okay. They are generally crystalline solids. Okay. Example, you can say children, NaCl, sodium chloride, common salt. You see how it is how is the structure? They are crystalline solid. Okay. So they are crystalline solids. First property. Ionic compounds are generally crystalline solid. Second one, they are having high melting and boiling point. Okay, you can write the headings under that. High melting point, MP means melting point and boiling point. They have high melting and boiling points. What is the reason, children? Why they are having high melting point and boiling point? It is due to the strong ionic bond. Okay, they have metals and nonmetals in the ionic compounds are held together by a strong ionic bond. So you can write because of strong ionic bond. Strong ionic bond. Next property is solubility. Okay, when we talk about solubility of ionic compound, so they are generally soluble in water. Okay, they are generally soluble in water, but they are insoluble in organic solvent like benzene, petrol, kerosene. Okay, so you can write but insoluble in organic solvent such as petrol, kerosene, diesel, etc. Benzene also can write. What is the region of solubility, children? Because ionic compounds, okay, are polar in nature. As a ionic compounds are polar in nature. Polar in nature. And water also, you say, children, water is also polar. So here in chemistry, like dissolves like, that you have to understand. Like dissolves like. Okay. Like dissolves like. So all the polar compounds, okay, all the ionic compounds, like ionic compounds, how can we say polar? Because it is having Na plus and Cl minus ion charge, right? Similarly, H2O, you see H2O. Okay. H2O, oxygen is more electronegative, so it will attract the electron towards itself. Here, delta minus, delta plus is developed. Here also delta plus delta minus is developed, right? So the water is a polar solvent. It is a polar solvent. Polar solvent. So polar solvent, all the ionic compounds are soluble in polar solvent. Okay. And last property you can say conduction of electricity. Conduction of electricity. See, children, generally they are acting as an insulator. Okay, in solid state, but they conduct electricity in aqueous or molten state. Okay, so you can say they are good conductor of electricity in liquid or molten state. In liquid or molten state, but are insulated in solid state. In solid state. What is the reason, children? In the liquid state or molten state, they have free ions. Okay. So in the liquid state or aqueous state, you see NaCl is there, right? Once you add water to this, so it will break into Na plus and Cl minus ion. So they have free ions in the liquid state or molten state. That's why they conduct electricity. Whereas in solid state, free ions are not there. Okay, I hope you understood these properties of any compound. Okay, so please share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you, children.